We promised you ukuthi namhlanje ke we've got a visitor or the friend of the show. He goes by the name Sonwabile Anthony Nondala. Like, dude, I just made sure ukuthi ndithatha yonke into kwi-ID ndihlanganisa with what's in the street and I bring it on here. Ukrenda out here.
Standard for it. Standard.
Yeah.
First of all, thank you for having me here, my brother.
Sure.
Appreciated the opportunity to come and speak to the people. Yabo, thetha nabantu. Molweni.
Khawutsale nje mic yakho is it closer to you.
Okay. Molweni.
Yeah, I think if ngayiphakamisa nje kancinci. Sure.
Standard.
Yes.
And this?
Yeah.
And if?
This is Sonwabile Anthony Nondala. He's into construction. Umjita is going to tell us more about questions that we've been having in mind. What's happening in the construction industry, and you know what's there. What can we learn? Plus, we see you a lot. Social media. We see what you're posting. We see that you are busy with some really impressive projects, and you know you like our guy. You like the ambassador. You know you like that guy. You know that football player that he's the only one from village.
Yeah,
he's the guy we need to ask.
Yeah,
tell us. So sometimes we're having a sit down with you, bro. I'm very excited.
Thank you.
We've had you in mind for a long time. You just didn't know. So we've been watching. Like, okay. When will be the right time?
I was like, when is this nigga calling me?
Well, we called finally.
What's up, man?
Subscribe, Ziyakhipha6to8. Spetty content yakho is a date. Boza you relate. Subscribe, Ziyakhipha6to8. Spetty content yakho is a date. Boza you relate. Ulindebal, subscribe.
Yeah, young into grand, Bram.
No, I can't complain, man. Like I said, God's been good. I'm blessed, bro. I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm doing what I want to do now. You know, it's taken time to get to know who I am, what I love, what pushes me, what motivates me, what gets me going, what gives me to wake up in the morning. So construction is the industry for me, you know. This thing started as a baby that I wasn't even interested. I was making fun of people. Now I'm the one who's being made fun of. When I'm like, I love it.
Yeah.
Dude, you have no clue. Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm good, man.
All right. You're saying that it took you a long time to finally figure out, you know, what you want. And I think I've heard that a lot with many successful people who say, look, at the beginning, this was not part of the plan. I didn't know that this is what I love. But then I finally found out either through some event or you know, I had to study or a friend introduced me to this. So in your case, what would you say got you interested into construction, or what landed you into construction?
So in 2017, I got a job I was trying to apply for. It's called CLO. So CLO is a community liaison officer.
Mm-hmm.
So a community liaison officer is a middleman. So what we call between a company main contractor, the municipality, the community, and the small enterprise companies, the SMEs, companies in construction. So his job is basically just to make sure everything goes well on site, you know, make sure everything, people are hired, companies, the small coming up companies are hired. Anything the main contractor needs, the man needs to make sure the contractor comes. He needs to pass in the messages to the community. Hey, we're going to be working this time and this day. We might be working in 2 in the morning, or we might be, hey, listen, we're not going to sleep, we're closing that road. We're not going to, but all that information, it needs to transcend up to the municipality and to the main contractor and to the leaders of the community, you know. So basically his job is just to be the middleman, and he's got to do it quite well. So you have to be quite a well-spoken person, and one that's known in the community, you know, because sometimes so you have the one to go so you have to be the guy who meditates everything between the main contractor and the community and the municipality.
So when we see as the contractors building a road, fixing infrastructure, there's someone like you who's a CLO. CLO, yes. who's making sure ukuthi, the community knows about it, knows ukuthi, okay, this is what's going to happen, it's going to take this long. If there's a road closure here, it'll take this long,
100%.
and then when things will go back to normal. Is that the type of thing that?
Yeah, that's the type of job that he has to do. That is part of the parcel that is the municipality hires him. First of all,
right.
He gets hired by the municipality, which is put under part of the tender, that he'll be paid by the municipality. So he gets a monthly salary from the municipality, straight up. Because some people think you get paid by the contractor. Like, I'm hired by the municipality to be the middleman, to be the mediator between the two companies and the community. Right. So his job, the moment the main contractor is hired, his job is to go back to the community. Say, hey, there's a company that's coming up, this construction is going to be happening here, this area starts at this time, bring your things, you know?
By things, what do you mean?
Bring your business. If you have a business, bring your business papers.
Sure.
Come apply for the job, or whatever it is that you are doing. Maybe you're doing tiling, roofing, ceiling, pipe laying, brickwork, plastering, you know, so all of those, you know, so if you're doing that, or you have a skill, you know, if you have a skill, you're a bricklayer. Come on, you know, because opportunities usually in such contracting things are given to the township first. So that's basically another job he needs to make sure.
But you have to make sure you're registered, correct?
As a business.
All right.
Registered.
So not only I'm qualified as a bricklayer or a carpenter, but I must make sure that I'm registered as a business. To do business with Umaspal.
To do business, okay, let's reverse back, okay?
Right.
So in construction, there's obviously, we call them SMEs.
Yes.
So those are small enterprises companies, you know, businesses, which are like me. So I'm an SME company. So my Nondala is more of a company that's still growing. So in a year and 8 months, I've been doing Nondala. I'm a level 2, but I started at level 1. So I needed to register CIPC. I needed to register for CIDB. I needed to register under tax. I needed to register under SARS. You know, so
people will Google all of this.
Yeah, no, they can research this. It's a lot. People think it's a lot that you need to take. You need to register for. So there's 3 bases: there's construction, there's civil.
Yeah.
So if you want to be, there's electrical. So it's 3 actually. Right. So if you want to be in all of those, you need to register under CIDB. You know, so you're going to be registering for civil, which Nondala is under civil, is under CIDB. So we're meaning I'm also under building. I'm also qualified under civil, you know, so I get to pay double. It's not cheap. Every year you have to pay.
Also, there are fees that are connected to this.
Definitely, bro. Every year when you do your annual returns, which will be in April again. So obviously my papers, if I submitted all my papers right now in December for a year, then in December next year, I need to go again to register my papers. You understand? So that's a probably what? Now it's gone out. Probably next year's going out. I'm looking about 2.something to 3,000. Just paperwork, you know. All that paperwork is a lot of paperwork. You need your COIDA. COIDA is a letter of good standing. So COIDA goes a ±1.5, you know. And there's no one will let you in on site if you don't have COIDA, because it protects your workers. It's almost like medical aid. You understand? So anything that happens, but it's under the government. So if anyone happens or gets injured, COIDA comes in. That person in the hospital gets paid.
Right.
You understand? From the subtraction that the government makes from the COIDA. So all of those, there's a lot of documents, bro. So I'll tell you all of them.
Yeah, this is a lot. Hey, this is a lot. We need the whole day.
we need a whole day to break apart this construction thing, you know?
Right.
I'm very excited that so there's a project coming up, you know? Yeah?
Okay, just hang on that project. So to become what you call a CLO, what does one have to do? Where do you get to study? What do you have to study?
Bro, I don't think you need to study. Honestly, you just need to be very well-spoken, understanding of the community. Obviously, have your matric. That's what the municipality looks at, your matric.
Right.
A background of or knowledge of the construction work, because obviously you need to know certain things of what's happening in construction, what's happening on site. You know, so you need to know the basics. What's the basics? Because this company is also sitting in the interview. You understand? So it's a municipality and this company. Because this company doesn't want to take anyone who doesn't know, who's clueless about construction. So you have to have a bit of knowledge about it. So such a guy like me who has a background in construction. He's worked his way up. So it was quite easy to know certain basis things. And I'm very well spoken. So I speak about 4 languages. He's
Obvious.
Obvious. You know, lunch batch.
Sure.
You know, like, are you having an interview with me? Are you sure?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what a CLO just needs, man. No diploma, no nothing. But if you have those qualifications, obviously you can put it in. But what they necessarily look at is just those small details.
All right. So you became a CLO, and then what else did you become? What was the next step?
So from CLO, bro, luckily I got a company called Triple C. I can remember those guys. The boss was so impressed that I wanted to learn about construction.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to know what's a surveyor. You know? So some people don't want to know what's a surveyor. Surveyor is that guy who looks, we are wearing at the camera.
Yes.
That's what we call a
That's
quantity
like
surveyor.
on a tripod.
On a tripod.
Yeah.
So we call that person a quantity surveyor.
What do you guys see through that instrument? What's in there? Do you see lines?
There's lines.
Right.
There's a person that stands on the other opposite with a huge long ruler.
Yes.
Okay. Stands on top of the soil. Now he opens the ruler up to the top.
Okay.
Now from me looking through the lens, I'm looking and calculating the depth of the ground without even being underneath the ground.
So it sort of gives you a view of what's happening underneath the ground.
100%.
More like a microscope.
It's almost like a microscope. Yeah. So you do the calculations of, okay, the depth of this main hole is plus minus, let's say 5 to 6 meters depth. You know, and then you then the circular. The 360 degrees around it, or you know, then you have to calculate it, probably usually a 360, or some others do a 300 around it. Because there's a oval one, and then there's a circle one. You know, so people need to participate. It's different. It's not always usually the same way. It's built in bricks, but it's built differently. Because they remember cars need to travel on top of it.
Yes.
So it needs to be hard and solid. You know, so yeah, so that's what we do as a surveyor. So I went and while Triple C was there, I was so interested in learning what's a quantity surveyor.
Yes.
You know, so this guy got bothered every day. I kept asking, what are you calculating? And you need maths.
Here we go. Yeah. Now you're making things clear now.
You need maths.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a couple of years in Stellenbosch or UWC or UCT. You can go study quantity surveyor, but it's gonna need maths.
Okay.
There's a lot of calculation figures, and we count on you to know the depth, or we're gonna lay a pipe skew.
Hey.
You get your figures wrong, that pipe is skew.
Hey.
So you the first. You the starter. You get everything right as a starter. You put that pin there. We know where to dig. We know there's no pipe there. We know you are about 2 meters away from a pipe.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
We know that in a certain particular part, there's a difference. That house, it belongs to that property of that house. Don't touch.
Right.
So you the man who sets out everything on site for us. That's why they go first on site.
Yes.
So they can put the pins. Then pin it's marked with red. That's what the surveyor does. Goes puts pins. Know that there's going to be construction work there. You know?
And has anybody ever made, in your experience, has anybody ever made a mistake? Like any surveyor has ever made a mistake that you guys ended up digging on a pipe?
Every single day, bro.
What?
It's part of mistakes. It's part of mistakes. It's part of life. It happens. Those guys make mistakes.
But, I mean, you made it sound like these are super smart people. I mean, you need maths, you have to calculate. But
geniuses also make mistakes.
I see. Human error.
It's a human error. But here comes the mistake because they're going to battle me. Someone's going to go, you crazy? That's not. The mistake goes, you as municipality gave us a drawing.
Right.
We took on your drawing and you're saying that there's no pipe here. But I send my quantity surveyor under Nondala, go make sure
that there's no pipe there.
You know? There's nothing pipe going from anywhere across where we have to dig.
Sure.
Because I'm sending a digger loader or a TLB, you know, a huge one, the big ones, to come dig there to remove those rocks. And then that guy needs to also know that how much rocks is there. A mine has got something we call sea rock. So sea rock is the hardest rock to work under because that thing can ruin your machine. And that machine is plus minus around million, 2 million to buy. So a TLB is around 1.5 million. So just to specifying. But now if I make a mistake on digging, I burst a pipe, it's my fault. company. I take responsibility. But if I find out municipality,
So the costs are on you.
the costs are definitely on me.
Sure.
You know. So, but if I find out municipality didn't put those in drawings, I have something now.
So you can legally challenge them.
Obviously,
Right. Has it happened before?
it's happened a lot.
Okay.
It happens. No, they always main companies one. Municipality just tries to battle because they try to say, I will do, but where in the drawing? Show me. This is your drawing that you sent to us.
Yeah.
This is what we didn't find. You said there's no pipe here, and we dig and we found pipe.
Wow, interesting. Man, these are the things we didn't know are happening, behind the scenes type
Yeah.
of stuff. So from this company that
So
you're
yeah.
working for,
So
you went to?
Triple C. The boss came twice usually in a month, and somehow you noticed me. You know that because this guy Ulupo Tong Putando, he taught me how to look. He finally got annoyed by me. I kept poking like I want to know. So he says come. No, look there first. And he was messing with me, but he found out that I was a quick learner, so I quickly picked up. He's calculating the length of the ground and what's in it. So he showed me how to calculate. And even the calculation on the calculator is different. The calculator needs to be different because it's not just a normal no. We're working with excess, bro.
So you mean with the background the public school?
Bro, this is 3 years to be quantity surveyor, 3 to 4 years. This guy literally, let me throw it out there. I think they're literally earning around 40K to 50K. Don't play here.
Jeez.
Don't play here.
Wow.
Don't play here. Which is a career which I would really applaud young guys or ladies who are interested in.
Yes.
Quantity surveying, bro. It's
Go
got
check
money.
it out.
Go check it out. Companies are willing to hire young people now, who know this stuff. It's growing. There's one thing that people don't understand. Construction is never going anywhere. Infrastructure is not going anywhere.
For as long as human beings are alive.
Thank you very much.
I always say the same about
Construction is not going anywhere.
hair salons and
you
neck
can't crutches. I can't go because there's babies every time.
Sure.
So literally the boss comes to me second last day of work, says, listen, we're going back. Would you be interested to go back to Cape Town with us?
Wow.
We can give you a start offer from the bottom. We'll teach you. I was like, hello, opportunity. I've been in Amarnis for how long? 2021, 22. It's time to get out.
Yeah.
And I had a mentor, I understand. He said, "Bra, get out of Amarnis. You're too big for this place." He didn't mean it in an arrogant place. He just said, your mind. If blinkers, you'll learn more, you'll see more, you'll vision more. Everything that you have in your mind, you'll come back next time and you'll do things differently.
Sure.
So I took the opportunity and I left with them and I straight called my aunt. I said, Aunt, I'm coming up in Fulani. I'm Fulani because this company was in Kels River.
Okay.
They had offices in Kels River. And I said, I'm coming to stay with you, Snomonde. And he has a son called Upudmandla. And they were like, no, it's just there too. And Upudmandla's kids. And he said, hey, listen, we've got a room. Come over.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Shout out to Sis Nomonde for accommodating with
Shout out Tamindlos.
Yeah.
Tamindlos, Taspijojo. Thank you very much for that opportunity, man, letting me stay in your home, man. I stayed there for them. Worked for Triple C I started from the foundation with Triple C.
Sure.
So Triple C, they gave me junior site foreman. So junior site foreman, yes, that's bro. This Cape Town guys made me move live. Just to show that I don't know nothing. I might have the matric, you know nothing.
It's like we have Kalufika High School.
Yeah, I understand that.
You get initiated.
Yeah, I understand.
Sure.
So Lamachita showed me that access and experience to say
Sure.
So this guy there, hey, these guys are man. And I'm thinking these guys are pushing. No, bruh. 2 days
You're
the boss.
You're the only one that's pulling in down.
No. I pulled the wire. No, it's because we there's a fish lane.
Yes.
We call it the fish lane. So most of the oipriki, you will see they have this yellow fish lane they have.
Yes.
So we usually just tie it up to another pin.
Yeah.
So that's how we measure the line
Yes.
of the how we're gonna dig it or how we're gonna set in the what we call these things in the path. Name gone, Florence.
Okay.
Yeah, but okay, doesn't matter. I'll have it back now. Curbs. If we're gonna set curbs on the road, so we usually put the line. So the line keeps the measurement of the curbs. This is how we want them. This is how straight it is. So this guy led me in, and I remember that I was doing a sidewalk. That's where they started with me. Then Philippe. I remember I went to do a sidewalk at Philippe next to the police station. Hey, this guys. I'm thinking they're working, they're pushing work. No, man, the boss comes. Oh, the junior site manager, the senior site manager comes. He said, hey, this guy's have been f***ing you up.
Hey. You watch your language, man. We this is a friendly show. It's a family show, so
apologies, guys.
Yeah. Sure.
Apologize to that. Apologize for that, guys.
All right.
They tell you, then he says, this guys have been messing you around.
Hey.
They played with you.
So they sent you to a wrong location deliberately?
No, they sent me to the right location. The problem is the guys weren't pulling the job. These guys knew they could finish this job in 2 days. To them, it was a place to come chill. I'm a guy who knows nothing.
Hey.
So the guy says, listen, grab a stick.
Yeah.
Put the distance of the measurement of the stick. Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Sellotape it. Let them go for about 10 to 20 meters. Do your dips. Grab one of them, close stick on side,
Sure.
you do your dips.
Hey.
Everywhere that they messed up, they didn't put the right amount of sand or the right foundation of it, you leave them, you bring them back to start. They're not going to like it. Then they're going to start doing the job properly.
Wow.
So I had to learn the process.
Yes.
You know, so I had to be taught by guys who are not matriculated, but who had the skill more than me. You know, they knew but more in construction work than me. So you might look at these guys and you think they're stupid, but literally they know a lot of work more than you would come in even if you're educated, because you just know the theory and they know the practical. So the guys, and then I followed up and I learned with the stick, and then they realized I'm starting to pick up. So then from there, Triple C sent me to Strand, did Nobzamo Strand, did some Ezola. I did the sidewalks there, man. I learned a lot. Then they sent me to Ekailicha, to go do my first time doing a pipe laying with this team. They gave me a pipe layer. So it's also you learn that a pipe layer is a skill guy. He's not a labor.
Oh.
He's got a different value.
Oh, okay. Expand.
Okay, so a pipe layer is a guy who inserts the pipes.
Yes.
You understand? So he's the guy who makes sure the pipes are in. The sewer pipe, the water pipe, whatever pipe needs to be laid, he's the one. So the labor is just a system.
Right.
So the pipe layer needs to know, because 1 minute he puts that, he looks and he puts all 12 pipes in. He needs to go take a mirror or a phone light, go at the end of the 12 meter, make sure that where he's standing, he can see that light, or that thing is messed up.
That means the water won't flow.
They won't flow. It means there's a bump somewhere. It mustn't have a bump.
Yeah.
It must be straight.
And if there's a bump, that means they have to start from scratch.
We
correct?
break it down. We break everything. Imagine now you have to break it down. You're already throwing soil on top of it.
This job is not easy.
It's not, bro. This guy's work for it. Now that's where the anger comes in from the laborers, because they have to reopen this. They have to open up with, you made a mistake. Now they're going to get angry on the pipe layer. So that day you're not going home.
Jeez.
I'm not going to let you go home as a site foreman. You guys messed up. I gave you the meters. I gave you the length. It was your job to put in the pipe with your team.
So you mean you can easily find yourself working through the night?
Yeah. Ask a digger loader just to come up, switch on lights there, grab my bucket, put the bucket in front of it. You see, you got light. Let's work.
Wow.
Because at the end of the day, when I go back to the office, the boss comes and says a report.
Yes.
How many pipes to delay? I only put 4. He goes mad on me.
Yeah, I'll tell him this construction thing, I don't do it.
It's not for play, bro. That's why I've learned, because I'm not going to lie, I was one of them who thought, how much doesn't do no contract.
Yes.
But by working with them, they've earned my respect.
Yeah.
I stand up now for them. Yeah, I see someone downgrading these people. I say, hey, you don't know your salary. Go check your salary. Go check this guy's salary. Levels of their salary to your salary. You might sit in the office. You need to understand that a professional bricklayer, a guy that can put to 1,200 bricks in a day.
1,200 bricks.
Some do 1.5, some do 1.2, some do 800. Minimum 800.
Whoa.
A brick.
Nah, Tina said, you just have to build. That's
no,
it.
Come play with you. My money's on your bricks. Now, as an owner, my money's on the square meter.
So that's how you as the owner, that's how you get to tell the client, Uguti, look, we're going to take this long to build this thing.
100%. And the client gives you 2 weeks.
So you break down everything.
Every single thing needs to be broken down. Do you get me? Every single thing needs to be broken down to certain particulars.
Yeah.
We work with square meters. Sometimes we work with centimeters. Sometimes we work with a brick. a brick, bro. So that's another knowledge of people who come into the business that they need to understand what's a square meter.
So this knowledge that you have, I mean, I understand ekasi apho suka khona, bakhona abantu who've been doing this, who have been into construction before you.
Yeah.
I've known a few of them. Abanye, there was this brilliant project ibizokwenzeka for a certain crèche pa ekasi, but it fell through because politics got involved. My question to you is that the amount of exposure that you've got, is that the same for everyone? Would you say?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you just happen to be, I don't want to use the word lucky. You just happen to be in the right spaces.
Honestly, I think so. It happened that I put myself in the right spaces.
Makes sense.
I put myself in the right spaces. I put myself to a place where I need to know what's happening. I can't go a day without knowing what's happening in Zwe or what's happening in the Manas. You know?
Because this is the industry you operate in.
I can't sleep on this. This is my bread, bro. I don't have a plan B.
So this is the reason why we see you everywhere.
I can't sleep.
Hey, bro, wait. Side note. Do you have a dedicated social media person? Who's taking your pictures? Who's taking your clips?
My workers. I pay you.
Jeez, I want to work for you.
I pay you.
If I can take a break and just focus on the camera.
Nah, it's probably you don't take a lot of break. To be honest, another time, sometimes you like the boys are really pushing.
Sure.
You know, I can take my phone. I mean, take a phone, put it against a brick or put it against the wall. You know, and then you do your own recording. You know, it's just a normal skill that you learn yourself. You know,
right.
Just to put a timing in your phone, it records. It takes a picture. The timing of the phone, you know, you understand. Because sometimes they want to be, you know, sometimes I've learned that last year with my guys, my young guys I hired. They sort of, sometimes the first time they're like, yeah, some cool person first up, I was being, you know, all of a sudden, you know, I get to site. But again, for me, we're not going to play.
Yeah.
I've got this daily thing of saying, I come in on site at 7. You guys are coming at 7:30. Akuzodlala. Angidlali nani. Umazembe yayazi akuqola umazembe. Yayazi. I don't play with you. 7 until 10. We need to push production. I need to make sure my money is made for me. Because
that you can continue getting these jobs.
You understand?
Yeah.
Lack of thing is that people undermine us because you grew up with me.
Yes.
You understand me, bro? You grew up with me. It's cool. I know you do. You know me. But this is my business. This is my dream. So when it comes there, you stop. I don't take that. I need to tell you. This is my business. Now. I'm your boss here. I don't want to act like a boss. Don't make me act like a boss.
But I'm employing you.
I pay your salary.
Yes.
I'm the one who gives you your salary every fortnight. You know? If I fail, I told them once because they were slacking off, and I said to them, I don't need this, bro. I can go back to go work. I can go work and I get hired anytime. I've got a reference. I've got experience. I've got people still calling me, if you want to need a job, come Cape Town again back. You know? I didn't get fired. I walked away to come persist my dream.
Yeah.
So me pushing this job of Nondala, I'm hiring the township. I'm hiring abantu kasi. Like say, machita, my young guys that come. But you need to follow the line.
Sure.
You know? So the guys started to get into line. Sometimes they get mischief. But all along, I know now when I don't go to sleep at 12, I'm calculating how many meters this guys need to do for me to get paid.
And staff circle, in terms of numbers, bangapi?
25.
Is it always the same number, or it depends on the size of the project?
It depends on the size of the project.
So sometimes you hire more?
It depends on. You don't want to start with huge numbers when you're starting a project. You need to. I'm going to communicate with the main contractor and say, how many people do you need right now for starters? Because we're starting. There's not a lot of work, so I can't call everyone in.
I see.
You understand?
Yeah.
So exactly, I'm probably going to need 4 or 6. I get that 6 in. Then they start pushing the job. Then the diggers start opening up certain places that now need more people to come work. So I start calling the others. I say, come on, I need another 2 more. Last year, probably Project Experol, they were about 17. I was paying 17 people on one side.
How does it work? Are they permanent? Is it part-time?
It's part-time, bro. Yeah. You can't be permanent now. I can't give permanent. I'm not officially at that way stage. If I would get a job for 5 years, I would have to put my people on
a 5-year contract.
A 5-year contract.
Okay.
That means I have to put my people under a permanent contract, all of them. But even now they're under contract, you know. Basically, when I was at HR, I knew that I needed to keep people on a 3-month basis contract. So legally, I know those stuffs. So if you sign a contract for 3 months, I just need you to renew your contract every time, which is done to most people in South Africa. They renew your contracts. That's what happens in construction. I need you to renew your contract every 3 months. You know, keep on getting you to work and work and work. I get to pay.
So like you almost like permanent in quotation marks. You know, yeah.
In your own value, you're permanent, but you're not permanent.
Yeah.
You know? So you still get making bread at the end of the day. You know, you still have something to wake up to. But like others, I always say to Amachita, I'm only growing now.
Yeah.
So when we get a company like Asla, work yourself when you're working for me. Don't say you're working for me. You're working to improve for one of the Asla people to see you. For them to ask you, hey, Anthony, who's this guy? Can I take him? Do you need... You know, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to close your lines for you. I'm going to say he's a good carpenter. He's a good bricklayer. I'll give you a good reference so that you can go get a permanent job. Go do your skill. You know? So that's what young people don't understand. When you think you're working for Nondala, it's just a small company. It's not just that. If you come with the right mind and right mentality, the big company can take you and live with you. You know?
I've just done a quick Google search while you're talking. I'm looking at Asla. Like, yeah, they look big.
They look big. They're actually the ones who got the contract.
Ah, see.
We don't want to go there yet, but they're the ones who got the contract. So that's how big they are.
Sure. You are involved up a mall?
I was
World Coast Mall?
Yeah, I was currently start of this year. I started here. I was part of the first one in Amanis or in Zwelihle, whatever, to be part of that mall project.
Okay.
I was subcontracting under a company called Umzali. There's another big dogs.
Okay.
You know, Umzali is one of the big dogs in the construction company. They're the ones with Ispan. Those are another big dogs. You know, those. So Umzali was mainly civil.
Okay.
Uspani was mainly construction. So civil work, everything to do with pipeline and everything was done by Umzali. Hence, they were busy in the road. We had to do the road. We had to do the pipelines, the main holes. We were doing under Umzali. So then we had to come back inside the mall, and then we insert the smaller pipes. Because in the road, we insert the bigger pipes. You know, so yeah, inside the mall, we did the smaller pipes, which are the 200s or 250s, sewer pipes or water pipes inserted.
Sure.
And then we did the main holes for them, you know. So yeah, so I was part of that project that's coming to an end now, but I'm in a new project already, you know.
Hey man, this conversation, I'm hoping Uguti, because one, I'm not into construction. I'm also a learner throughout the conversation, and I'm hoping Uguti, young people out there who are listening and those who will be watching on 100%. YouTube, that they get something out of it. And every question that I'm asking, I know Uguti, someone out there probably has that idea in mind. So 100%. I just want to make sure. Good. And some questions will sound stupid, so do not worry. I'm the stupid one out here, and I'm okay with that. You're talking about pipes, laying pipes, and all of that. Zwelihle, in my hood, we always have this issue whereby you know, pipes. I don't know whether they burst or they get blocked, but all we know is that the roads are flooded. Not only that, there's also the sewer pipes. It's smelly. Can you just give us an idea of what is going on?
100%.
Educate us.
I'm currently been working as a CLO and a subcontractor in those pipeline jobs in Zwelihle.
Is it only in Zwelihle? Just to interject there. Is it only in Zwelihle, or you've seen this also in other townships?
Let me not lie. Some other townships, like in Fulin, the worst pipes burst. You know, the drainage burst.
Right.
But we'll find out that it's been overloaded in the households.
Oh, okay.
So meaning the pipe system was overloaded. So Zwelihle's one is a bit
unique.
Yeah, Zwelihle I'm kind of finding, and we're having the conversation with this main contractors who've been working. You find out it's a job that needs to be done, restarted.
Hey.
You know? It's
From
a
scratch.
job Look,
When you say restarted, you mean we may have to, like, for a couple of days not use our toilets?
obviously, we have to close down.
Shucks.
You know, sometimes we get permission from the municipality. We let them know if we're going to close the water system down.
This
You
is
know?
more serious than I thought.
Yeah, no, we let you know. Obviously, like if I was a CLO, I have to communicate
Yeah.
to the engineer, and the main contractor will communicate with the engineer, and I have to communicate with the community that we're closing tomorrow. We're closing water from morning
Yeah.
to afternoon because we'll be trying to install this pipe, and we know how long that pipe's going to take us or something, you know. So usually we need to work out the line system and everything, how long it's going to be.
Why do we have to restart?
The system is old, bro. You know.
Yeah.
The system is quite old. So obviously we need to the numbers. The numbers are very important. Population numbers.
Oh, I see.
Population numbers of Zwe are higher now.
So the
So
system,
Zwe
was
system
meant-
was never meant for this numbers of population.
Nah, it makes
So
sense.
hence there's a huge number of blockage.
So in other words, you're saying that the municipality, because one of the things that we hear about the government is this, with ESCO, that the government was warned at some point apparently, and that the population would increase, and they needed to do certain things. They needed to make sure they handle issues to do with infrastructure and that.
100%.
Are you saying that the municipality slipped,
Ah.
or they didn't see this coming?
I don't know, bro, to say if they didn't see it or they did see it. I wouldn't say, but I think the moment you know that numbers are growing, you
start putting in some measures.
guys obviously should know that the numbers are growing in the township.
But the
So
reality is
there's
that we are sitting here on an old system. We are now more than
Yes. For
What was
40,000,
expected?
40, 30,000,
Yeah.
for 40 to 50,000 numbers.
yeah.
If you had to estimate it.
Formally, because I
Formally.
think informally it might be a
Informally.
different.
You know, we
situation.
need to clear that out also.
Yeah.
You know, so the numbers, and you need to understand that the sewer from town, from the suburbs, flows underneath Zwe to come straight to the sewer station.
Please clarify that. The sewer from the burbs
Yeah,
moves from the burbs
yeah.
straight to Zwe.
And then, yep, there's a pipeline, bro.
Jeez.
Hence
what a system.
Hence we right
And
now
then
with other company.
our own is also joining in there.
Yeah, obviously.
Wow.
So everyone like literally.
So everybody's stuff
Comes.
is coming to our hood.
Yeah. Hence the smell.
Coming to the hood near you.
Hence the smell. Hence the yicky smell.
Yeah, this is not funny.
No, it's not, man. It's not.
Sure.
It's not a funny topic, but it's something that needs to be done and sorted. So
Yeah.
hopefully with this upcoming project, it's one of those things that's going to be stepped on.
Okay.
It's one of those things that we really need to work on the storage, or to upgrade the line.
Yeah.
And obviously it takes money. You know, I'm not going to shoot the municipality down. Obviously they need to put some money into it and everything.
Let's estimate millions or hundreds of millions.
Yo, look, we're talking mills, bro. You know, those things are not cheap.
Jeez.
No, construction material is not cheap.
Hmm.
Hence, the builders don't want to give companies like me on debt or something, because you're taking package loads, and you need to pay. So if you're not doing a tender over mill, they're not gonna take you seriously.
Wow. Are you in debt? Did you have to take any loans to run your business?
I started business on zero, bro. Capital zero.
No funding.
No funding, no nothing. Started from zero.
Wow.
I'm making my own money from scratch.
Yeah.
There's lessons there where you need to learn.
Okay.
There's lessons that I've learned already.
Yeah.
There's a period in construction that you need to know from March, April, May, June. It goes silent.
March, April, May, June. Just like the restaurants, the tourism industry.
It dies.
Okay.
It dies, bro. Even
And
the
then-
big companies know that it dies.
How do you guys then survive during that period?
Obviously, bro, you need to go out there, you need to go search. You get that small chopanyana. You if you get something, you're happy right now at the moment. Yeah, you get those 3 to 4 guys who keep going, But that's where I'm saying I learned now. My biggest lesson was between that 4 months, you need to make sure you're saved. Or you're gonna be broke. You need to make sure you save money up. You put money in your savings so that whenever another job comes and you need to buy certain things,
Yes.
like health and safety vest for the workers, or tools, you have money. You got a 10K somewhere there, or 12K, 20K maximum. You understand? Savings business account. You understand? And another lesson I learned is that you need to pay yourself.
Of course, you're working.
You're working.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about the CEO
We see you
stuff.
in
You
boots.
think
We
you
see you in
CEO?
boots. We see you in boots all the time. So you're working. Have you always had a financial literacy?
No, until now. Last year I did a business management in Stellenbosch.
Okay.
That's where I've learned more of my basics. And this year I did a MBA contractors course in UWC. Someone's interested. I think there's another one next year for someone who's interested.
Sure.
Get in touch with me. I can hook you up with a guy. We'll go that class. It's a year college. I'm graduating actually tomorrow from it.
Congratulations,
Thank you, man. Another second one.
Yeah.
2. So it's another big ups to guys. If I can shoot this, D. Most people say I didn't go to university after high school, and I only come to university now. And guess which 2 high school universities are biggest? I went to Stellenbosch. I went to UWC. So it's never too late to go educate yourself.
Yes.
And I'm literally educating myself to the foundation that I'm laid.
Wow.
I'm I'm here.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to waste my time and go do a doctor to be a doctor or a lawyer. That's not going to help me. But I went to go study business management because I need to know the side of business and construction. Because there's depth underneath construction. There's a scene at the back that no one knows, that you have to stay up to 12 hours. You have to be your under Excel. Ufaka time sheets amachita, ubhatala umchiti malini, ubhatala umchiti 10, and then you have your material, you have your health and safety, you spend malini clean, or spend malini. Now end of the year, come April, they want your annual returns. Now you have to submit your annual returns, or SARS is going to come in and be in your case.
Jeez.
So that busted me. I needed to go learn in Stellenbosch, and I'm learning through what I'm doing. Okay. So it's laying a foundation for me that I don't need now to go. What are you? Sorry. What are we talking about? Now I'm talking with confidence because I've got the information. The people who are teaching me in Stellenbosch were people who are in construction, the people who have businesses. I've met the CEO of HI, called HI, Mr. Inks. I've met the big bosses of Asla. I've met the big bosses of Ispan. I've met the big bosses of Umzal. I've met the big bosses. Sit down with these guys. When you're sitting down with billionaires, you're intimidated, bro.
Yeah, you did mention something about being in spaces where you find out that conversations that are being had here are far beyond what we get exposed to.
Literally, the conversation already, I always say in the township, we don't talk different.
It's the same thing over and over.
Every single weekend, every single week. We don't. Someone asked me, I said, my freedom is financial freedom now.
Sure.
Silwele into oput bethu tata bethu. We're the generation of financial freedom. We're supposed to be breaking through those chains now. They're tight, they're locked up, there's red tapes on them. But if you base yourself on this and you're focused, that financial freedom will be there. We need to talk about legacy. You need to build a legacy as a man. How do I grow and help you to grow? I'll make an example, Utido, or there's guys who are coming up in construction. I take them underneath and I say, listen, you need A, B, C, D. I can only hold you up to this space. You need to follow up. If you're not going to have that drive like I have, you're going to be left over. Because I wake up every single day, I know that there's about how many times I'm going to be rejected. Guys are scared of rejection, bro. The conversations are different when you're sitting with my white friends. I'll be direct.
Yeah.
When I talk with my white friends, it's different, bro.
Just give somebody an idea of, you don't have to go into details. The sort of the topics that you touch on.
What do you want to be?
Mm.
What's your plan? What's your goal plan?
Hmm.
Are you doing what you love?
Right now? Yeah.
Or are you wasting your time?
Hmm.
Not getting younger.
True.
Can we assist you? Can I invest in you? Can I buy shares in you?
Wow.
I had someone who wanted to buy shares in me.
Because, yeah, we do invest in each other in the hood. I mean, I'm like, dude.
Show me one. Show me one.
No, what I mean is that...
What sort of investment,
What
bro?
I mean is that it's so easy for one to pick up a phone and say, yo, what are you doing? No, I'm not doing anything. I'm broke. Okay, come through. I'll buy you these 3 bottles of this.
Oh.
See what I'm saying?
That sort of investment.
Yeah.
That sort of investment. Yeah, that's our biggest thing. That's look, I'm not going to ridicule anyone. I come from that industry.
Yeah.
But I think even when we're sitting around with those endorsements in the table, the conversation can still be different.
Yes.
I can still sit with my juice and still have the conversation different with you guys.
But then it must be followed up by action.
100%.
Because I think
we talk.
we talk a lot.
We don't walk.
Yes. We plan a lot.
Oh, we big talkers. Us young black people,
Yeah.
we big talkers. Oh, I want that life.
Mm.
I want the fancy life. I want the suit life. I want the vacation life. You're not gonna get that life if you don't put the grind in it.
This is the question I wanted to ask. I'm glad you went there. There are some women, whether young or old, who would say, I'm looking for this particular guy. All right? I want a busy guy. I want a successful guy. My question to you is, with what you're doing now, and I want to phrase it the right way. I don't want to mess this up. Your life right now, do you find yourself being able to fulfill all the duties? I'm not sure whether you're in a relationship or not.
Single.
Okay. Are you able to fulfill all the, for instance, family duties? Like, for instance, are there any occasions that you miss out on? You miss out on birthdays and things like that because you are spending that time building?
I hoped you asked that question. It takes sacrifice, D.
Sure.
It's dedication.
Are you as available as you want to be to family right now with what you're doing?
No. I'm literally not seen. Everyone's asking me, where are you?
Jeez.
Anytime they see me is probably posting. I was there, but you're not gonna see me outside. I haven't been outside.
So if you had someone, if you're in a relationship right now, this means your woman would find, this is the type of guy I want, a driven guy, but you would not have enough time with her.
Last year I was in a great relationship, beautiful woman, intellectual, calm, spoiled me, spent money on me, I spent money on her.
Sure.
But she was driven. I even assisted her on opening her own business because she was listening to me.
Sure.
She allowed me to take the leadership role in our relationship. That to a point now she's studying this year. She's graduating this year.
So she's busy.
She's busy.
Sure.
You understand? She's busy now.
Yeah.
And that's where we met. That she wanted to go start her business, and her business got her busy. Then there was no time. I was busy. She's busy.
Mm.
And then she wanted to go study this year. Obviously, that's not going to work out.
Mm.
And I also saw on myself that I was degrading on my business.
Oh. Why was
my
that?
business was losing because I was investing in my time. Women are like business.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put this particular. Women are like business.
School me, man. School me.
Women are like business, bro.
Yes.
Okay? They need time, money, your attention.
Yeah.
They need to be spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
They need they bring stress. 5 things.
Okay.
Those 5 things are here already. your business.
Hmm.
All the things I just mentioned in middle for a woman,
Yeah.
the business needs them.
Hmm.
The business needs them. Needs money, time, needs attention. It needs to be made sure you're giving it everything you need. Everything is circulating.
Your
Your
energy.
investment, your energy.
Yeah.
And the
then
only
you-
energy I have is on my business.
I see.
So it's a waste to go to umntana wabantu uyomkrapa.
Yeah.
Kodwa yazazi awuzubakho, awuzuba naxesha lakhe.
Mm.
You know? Usually,
So you have to be honest and say, look,
yeah, look,
I don't want to waste anybody's time.
I listened to a good guy, and I'm not going to mention name. He said to me, I listened to him and he said, listen, for a guy, take a year or two. Stay away from women. If you got that woman, and not a lot,
Yeah.
but if you got that woman who's willing to be that, a woman's going to be holding you up.
Yeah.
He's not going to give you another stress. Who knows right now you're on the hustle.
Mm.
For us entrepreneurs, we need a woman who understands now you're on the hustle.
Mm.
She's not going to want the clout that's outside.
Mm-hmm.
She's willing to wait with you on that to make that bag.
Mm.
You know, she's willing to take your money and show you how to save it.
Mm.
I need to trust you with my money.
Trust you with me,
You know, I need to trust you with me.
with my heart as well. She also needs to trust you. I mean, she also has to trust you with her heart, and herself as well.
Bro, I'm not much in the hot thing, man. I need to trust you on my money. I'm a businessman, bro. I need to trust you on my money. My money is much more important, but my money is going to build my legacy.
Sure.
My money is the one's going to take you to vacation. My money is the ones that's going to say, buy us a new house, buy us a new car. If you can't take care of my money, you can't take care of me.
Do you drink?
No.
Why not?
I used to drink.
Okay.
I used to be a party animal. I used to be called Tito Mboweni.
Yeah.
I stopped drinking 2015, 18th of August. I'm 8 years sober, going to 9 years next year.
Oh, that's a good decision.
Thank
bro.
you very much, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the things that helped me grow up
Yes.
from a boy to a man.
Because it does take time, energy, money as well.
100%,
Yeah,
brother.
it's-
You
it's-
spend a lot on that unnecessary stuff.
Was it a forced decision because the situation forced you to stop, or you just decided I've had enough? I'm good. You know, I've tasted enough of these
it's funny,
different varieties of alcohol. I'm good now.
It can be both. I think it was both.
Okay.
My situation from resigning from Coke, or what people say I was fired from Coke, made me see things different. People get exposed when you have nothing.
Yes.
A lot of people get exposed when you have nothing. Remember, I felt like a king when I was working at Coke because I was making moolah.
Mm-hmm.
I had friends.
Or you're spending on people.
I was spending, bruh.
Sure.
That's why the name of Tito Mboweni came through.
from.
You know, I was a money spender. You know, I was blowing out. I made sure I drink Jack. You know, if I'm not Jack's Hennessy. You know, if I had a cigar, I must have a cigar. You know? So I was one of those blowers that guys see, you know. But again, it also think it goes back to saying that was the life. You know, that was the boy in me.
Yes.
You know? So I needed to wake up and snap out, but I was forced to snap out.
Okay.
You know? Life hit me. Life hit me so hard that I needed to snap out. Everyone said, I'm not going to touch you anymore. So when you got yourself, your back's against the wall,
You have no choice
you have no choice.
but to push.
And to push, you have to back yourself up. You know? So you have to make those choices in life. And those choices are hard choices that you have to sit alone. That is the scariest point of black people don't want to sit alone, D. No one wants to spend time by themselves, nigga.
Bro, yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll need another
Yeah,
item
we need
to talk about this.
So he's saying I'm coming back. You need to tune up.
Yeah. We're planning to have everybody back. It's the scariest thing. In fact, it happens without you realizing that you get an opportunity to be by yourself. But this is what happens. Your brain says, "Kya bora man apha."
Yeah.
And then you pick up your device.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
100%.
A lot of people, I think, are being given those opportunities to rectify certain things in their lives. A lot of young people, a lot of black people. I was there too. And when I look back, I realized there were so many opportunities for me to sit by myself and think through my life. Fix certain things. Think clearly. You sometimes end up ruining relationships because you don't realize that you are toxic.
100%. And you want to blame a woman.
And you wanna blame the woman.
Toxic.
We've been through traumatic experiences in our lives that this is the most important part. Whoever has hurt you, unfortunately, you have to fix you by yourself.
Yeah, it's the saddest part of being a man or being a woman.
Sure. Is that what you experienced? Or is it different for you?
No, it's literally I was hurt. Look, man, I didn't want to get to this space, but okay. That year, 2015, as people say, I resigned from Coke. Well, say I fired Coke. I lost a child with my four and a half year girlfriend. We lost a child. We lost a baby girl. Obviously, things started going sky down. Things started just collapsing for me. You know, that's where I hit ground zero. And hitting the ground zero hard is a wake-up call, my nigga. You need to sit down and look at yourself. You need to introspect yourself. Now people are moving away from you. Are you the problem? Are they the problem? It's easy to blame people than to blame yourself.
True.
It takes a real man to look deep down in himself and say, Aisha,
it's me.
I'm the mistake up.
Yeah.
It takes a hard man to forgive themselves.
Sure.
And you need to forgive yourself to heal.
Yes.
So it's been a job for me to forgive myself for the mistakes I did.
Did you find yourself crying?
A lot of times, man, I cry. I'm an emotional freak, man.
I did too.
I'm a crier, man. I cry. Hey, hello, ladies, I cry. Sorry.
You'll be watching a movie.
I find myself crying. I'm like, nigga, what's wrong with you? You're an old man. You know? I find myself weeping.
Part of it's part of the healing journey, yeah.
Yeah, it's part of where you're breaking through now.
How long did it take you for you to come out of it? Months?
No. I've gone through a lot, bro. Damn, you're taking me deep now.
Ish.
You're taking me deep. Taking years, bro. I blamed myself for a lot of things. I had to go look. How did I lose a job? Now, Coca-Cola was shortlisted for being a stock controller, young stock controller. The first one in Hermanas.
Hey. How serious is that position for somebody who doesn't know?
Brian, stock controller at Coca-Cola is around 50 to 60K back then. Imagine now.
This was back in 2015.
2015. Shortlisted, I was in the top 3. Now I had to really go look at myself. Did I mess up? Did I just lose the biggest opportunities? Is this why these people don't want to speak to me? Did I play with the opportunity? Did I just sleep on myself? Will I ever get another opportunity like this? And now you need to understand, you're not working.
Yeah.
You're not working. Now your mind is telling you all of these things and you whipping, you crying, you're
broke.
You're broke, bruh. Now you're facing yourself. You're looking straight in the mirror without a mirror. Because the inner you sees you inside. So when he sees you inside, deep down, you're going through all the turmoil that has been happening underneath. The scars. And you need to heal in those scars.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go and say someone go believe in God. You don't believe. I'm not one who tells people who to believe in.
Yeah.
I'm one of those, if you want to believe in ancestors, believe in ancestors.
Sure.
If you want to believe in God. But I chose to believe in God. You know? I chose to believe because there was a voice to me that said, you're getting a second chance. I'm giving you a second chance. Do something about it. What are you going to do? Are you going to cry or are you going to get up? You know? So I chose to get up. Literally from my comeback, I have no one has assisted me except for strangers. My backup to where I am right now in life, it all belongs to strangers. I'm not going to take it away from strangers.
So nobody wanted to touch you?
Bro, they can all lie if they want to lie. No one, none. One of my family members spat on me and said I'm disgracing the name of the family.
When you look back, they had every right to do so.
100%.
Thank you. That means you're here.
100%.
But at the time when it happened,
No, I was angry with them.
jeez.
Yo, I blamed them.
Hmm.
It's a good thing I think I left.
Yeah.
Give me the opportunity to go heal. Give me the opportunity.
Left
Left
Hermanus.
Hermanus to go stay in Fulham.
I see. Some people are not able to leave the area. So you have
I'd advise someone who was born here, take a year, 2 or 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Step out of Hermanus.
Sure.
Go remove the splinters that are covering your vision.
Sure.
Everyone has been given a vision. But now,
Yes.
that's God telling you what you're capable of.
True.
That's your imagination is playing there, showing you what you can have. But you God says, I can give you this.
Yes.
Are you willing to take it? But you have to work for it.
Yes. True.
No, I'm not going to give you free hand play. You have to work for it. I'm going to start you from the bottom.
A wise man says, God will show you the vision, but he won't show you how to get there. That's your duty.
That's your duty. If we all knew the destination,
Yes.
do you think would we worry about the journey? Would we take the journey seriously? The process?
No.
We wouldn't care.
Hey man, we need part 2. We need part 2 soon. We have to release you. You've got another event that you have to go to.
Yeah, definitely.
Where can people follow you on social media? Because you're quite alive there. I like that. I like that about you.
Another thing people misinterpret me with social media is they think I posted for them or their coincidence. No, it's marketing.
Yes, that's how we know that you are into construction. How would we know?
No one would know me.
How would we know of all the projects that you've been involved in?
No one would know me.
How would we know at what level you are operating?
No one would know. So if you don't put your business out there,
Yeah.
you know we've got this thing as black people that say, yo, was a lawyer.
Eish. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, catch me on Instagram, catch me on Facebook, catch me on WhatsApp. Catch me on, I'm on LinkedIn. If you want to go check out my business, it's on LinkedIn, Nondala Pty. Check me there, you know. That's where we're literally at. Everything is right there. I'm on that social media, and that's where you can capture everything. But don't be scared, man. Don't be scared to market your business.
Sure.
You'll find out the big bosses are watching.
Yeah.
We don't do it for the small ones. We do it for the big bosses to want to see us. Why do I get jobs first? You find out someone already told someone about me. And how did they know about me? Through my social media marketing.
And they're like, show me this guy.
You know?
Yeah.
Now, if you don't know, take pictures, you won't have a business profile.
True.
How are you going to have a business profile without pictures? Or displaying of the work that you have? You're a brand. When you're a brand, you need to be out there. So that's why every day I'm out there taking pictures. This is the next project I'm in. How big is the project? What am I doing in this project?
Yeah.
You know? What's next for Nondala? Someone's going to say, okay, he's growing.
Yeah.
He's getting somewhere there. He's moving. I'll give you a chance. Let me give you a chance.
Sure.
You know?
In closing,
Yeah.
you've got this the international contract you mentioned on social media. You want to touch on that just a little bit? You don't have to go into details.
Yeah,
or if it's not the right time to talk about it,
no, it's feel good, but I won't go to details too much. 4 years. It's one of the reasons I came to Cape with Tom Minus.
Okay.
Was one of the reasons. Hala to Ziyakhipha6to8. Zach is one of my best friends.
Sure.
So Zach, before he left and went to Europe, 2019 actually, says, yeah, I'm not going to give you money. I'm going to give you opportunity.
Good.
What you do with the opportunity is you.
Yes.
Says, here's a huge franchise. They're from France. They want a BEE 30% black-owned company. I just helped you open a black company. What? Okay, well, who do I contact? Here, you contact this guy. Tell him Zach said you must contact him. I was in school with him. Did you just see what I just did to you? The transaction? Info, transaction, help me with business. 3 things this guy gave to me. Didn't give me finance. This is up to me. Run with it. Grab the python. Run with it. So I ran with the opportunity, come to Amanus, struggled. Rejection after rejection. For the past 3 years and 8 months, 9 months, 4 years, municipality has been rejecting me. You find out a queer tapes. For a property in Zwe? You don't even care about? You're red taping me, the one who's born in Zwe? Because they don't want us to have financial freedom. They know the economy of Zwe is strong. Our brothers, our foreigners live with 1 billion rand a year. Wake up. Wake up.
Ish.
You know? So the international thing for I close my bra, it's a big thing, it's a big deal. Next year around Feb, you know, we're hitting it right now. I'm in the process of the municipality documentations, of them signing off everything regarding the construction work and everything.
Sure.
I signed that contract. The funny thing is, I thought myself I'm going to cry and be emotional after I signed the contract. But 4 years of working on something, bro, that you drained, you're tired, you just say, thank you, God. It's finally here. It took your time, but I've done it. And there's another business. That's my business, second business concept. So I'm going to have Nondala. I'm going to have this as a partner. I think that's another thing that I throw up there. I just want to throw this. You're not going to build your business by yourself. You're not going to build your business by yourself. Go look for partnership. Go look for investors. Go look for people who are willing. There's people there who are willing to go. Brah, there's something called 30% BEE. 30. This is for another day, bro. This is for another day.
This is for part 2.
Part 2, Baba.
Right. We'll have part 2. We'll have part 2.
You know,
man.
But
congratulations on the big project.
Thank you,
and
bro.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
Can I holler at some people quickly?
Yeah.
Shout holler to Zach. Holler to my best friend, Ziyakhipha6to8, Kamana. Been friends with that guy from decade, man. We used to drink from then. When I was down, that guy had my back. That's a real friend. Babes, holla my brother, you know, buddy. Holla to the strangers who became family in Cape Town, who helped me grow, get here. Holla to the people. Holla to Soli Matikane, my mentor, you know. I wouldn't have got that contract without you, Khurman, Diabonga. To the people, to the young guys who keep shouting my name in the streets, Tamambo Weni, I hear you. You know, to the you guys are guys who inspire me to not quit at what I'm doing. You know, because I know you're looking.
Sure.
It's not about the older people. To me, you the young guys who every time you say, Tambo, they say, we see you. To me, it gives me more fire. So I appreciate it. One love, Bafethu. Thank you.
Man, thank you so much for educating us.
Thanks,
we will definitely have a part 2.
We must.
Away.
It needs. There's a lot of things we haven't unraveled yet.
Sringa baya nabantu bonke who inspire start amandla ku-interviews in pursuit of dreams and desires. Are you watching from ekhaya? Welcome sisi kumaphupho wakho wonke, don't retire. Nope. Bude emaphupheni wakho wonke, don't retire. Subscribe Ziyakhipha6to8. Spetty content yakho is a date. Boza, are you relate? Subscribe Ziyakhipha6to8. Spetty content yakho is a date. Boza, are you relate? Ulindebani. Subscribe.